What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. Check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on the Jimmy Butler trade and like how it is shaping up to just be like in my opinion, it's like a chess move because even before Jimmy Butler came to the Golden State Warriors, right? I just thought it would be a good move. I thought he would fit in. Some people didn't think that he would fit in because of they think that him and Draymond Green probably would, the chemistry wouldn't be right between those two, that maybe they would bump heads. But in my opinion, you got two guys that are that really want to win. They want to win bad. And so when you look at what Golden State needed, right? They needed defense, which Jimmy Butler brings to the table, and they needed somebody who can draw fouls, right? And soak up some of those valuable minutes and stuff like that when Steph Curry can step off the court and not really worry about, like the team falling behind. And so that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the on the offensive end. Now on the defensive end, Jimmy Butler is it's just like having another Draymond on the court. So, and really, in my opinion, the weakest person on the Golden State Warriors team as far as defense concerned is Steph Curry. But everybody else is at least solid and or better. Either solid or better or or exceptional when it comes to defense. But I want to listen to what the guys on ESPN, Tim Legler, and those guys had to say about the addition of Jimmy Butler to the team.
Jimmy Butler brought to Golden State here?
Well, look, we've talked about a lot of the things, and everybody keeps echoing the same things. Obviously, the toughness, the edge, the two-way player, 20 points a game is nice. But for me, I think it's his passing and his ability to understand where to go to occupy open spaces. His IQ is off the charts. We didn't really talk that much about it when Jimmy Butler came to Golden State because we knew they needed his offense. They needed his ability to isolate, get to the foul line. That helps their defense. It helps Steph Curry rest when he's taking, a minute of real time to go shoot those 2 free throws. All of those things matter. But I'm so impressed with his ability to fit in the confines of the continuity of their offense, because that was what you didn't know. How's that going to work out exactly? Well, Jimmy Butler just knows how to play basketball, and that's what Steve Kerr was alluding to. Simple plays that fit, and he keeps the flow moving. You don't have to disrupt anything for Jimmy Butler to be productive. That's been, I think, the biggest breath of fresh.
Also, the thing about having Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry on the same team is Steph Curry allows Jimmy Butler to operate in space. So the floor is always going to be spread because of Steph Curry. He shoot the deep threes. So Jimmy Butler will always have the opportunity to to work in space, and then he won't get double teamed, or at least not as much as he did in Miami. So he won't get double teamed, because if you double team him, then you don't want to leave Steph Curry open. And Draymond can hit, they got guys around that can hit the open shot, the open three. So that's another thing that works into his behalf. I never thought that Jimmy Butler would have an issue with playing with Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Everything that Jimmy Butler brings to the table is what they were missing from with Klay Thompson. Like Klay, he shot the three also, right? But Klay also played great defense. And so when Klay got hurt and he wasn't able to pick up some more of that slack on the defensive end, that really also another thing that hurt the Golden State Warriors when it came to, when still having Klay on the team. But I want to go back to some more of what Tim Legler from ESPN was saying about Jimmy Butler and the way he fit in with Golden State.
share in this acquisition. And there's no doubt they run out of the tunnel different. They feel better about themselves. They feel like they now have enough to compete against whoever's in front of them. And I'm not sure they did prior to Jimmy arriving there.
Look, this isn't to me a honeymoon. This just feels different. You know, you talk about practice, right? In Miami, he really barely practiced. In Golden State, he is practicing. In Golden State, he's staying late, showing up early in film session, in the meal room, the training room. He's spending time with teammates, trying to ingratiate himself more and more. And the commitment that the Warriors gave him with the extension, that's the same commitment he's given back. And in recent weeks, he's had dinner with Draymond Green. They played dominoes. I do expect him and Stephen Curry to get together here very soon on an intimate level. And what we're seeing here is a repeat of history. You think about players like Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, both playing a lot better since Jimmy Butler has been there. And this is the most important stat to me.
Yeah.
Before Jimmy Butler got there, the Warriors were minus 90 when Stephen Curry was off the floor. With Jimmy Butler's arrival in the last few weeks, the Warriors are plus 30. That alone makes this trade a massive win for the Warriors.
It's always been the goal.
Yeah, see, I like that too. Like when, you know, like Jimmy Butler just makes this team just so much more dangerous. You know, they have other parts that were that are good. Like what's the guy named Gary Payton, the second, you know, and so Gary Payton the second, he's good on defense. And you got Draymond's good on defense. Butler is good on defense, and you know you have some other players who are good on defense. So with Jimmy Butler, I think him playing with Golden State now is good for him because it's just a change of atmosphere. Sometimes you need a change of scenery to get that new life breathed into you, and then you know you're more motivated and everything. And I see, you know, you like what the guy just said. You can really tell, you know, when they come out the tunnel that they just feel like something, you know, just got new life in them. It's not just Jimmy Butler, but you can see how infectious it is for the rest of the team. You know, even Draymond Green came out and said on his podcast that, you know, he think that they definitely going to be able to contend for a title. So this was a great move for Golden State. And right now, I think Golden State is number 9 in the standings. I think they want to get to like number 6. If they can get to number 6, that'll be good. And you know, with the fact that they have a championship pedigree on their team, they could be really, really dangerous for one of these young teams in the West, you know. So it's going to be interesting. I hope that Golden State get in there. I'm pretty sure they will. They have an easy schedule coming up also. So it's looking good for Golden State. So that's my take on it. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.